My name is Tunde Ayeni. I'm air conditioning system engineer, basically on a car air conditioning system. What we have here today to see how air conditioner system of a car, how it really works. Well, to start with, let me introduce you to some tools and major challenges we normally face with our car AC in Nigeria. And number one question I would like us to ask here is that why is it that my car AC don't normally get cool enough in the afternoon? And the answer is very simple. Whenever your compressor is losing pressure, that's why you will discover that sometimes when you are in a traffic, the AC system of the car will not be coming out as effective as when you are on a high speed. What normally causes that? Number one is that the quality of refrigerant, so to say, we call it gas in this part of the world, that we use in the system. Just let me tell you something. What to do before you put gas in your system, before you introduce any refrigerant into the system. Number one thing you need to know is that take your car to an expertise like this, where they will use proper equipment to check your car AC. Number one equipment that you will need in such scenario is what I call manifold gauge. As you can see, this is a digital manifold gauge. This particular one has ability to recognize more than 20 refrigerants. We have different refrigerants in car AC, the same thing with domestic and industrial air conditioning system. But before you allow anybody to put any gas into your system, number one thing to do is for you to remove the gas, the refrigerant that was there before. And whenever you remove that, the first thing you need to do is vacuum it. This is what we call vacuum machine. What is the function of this? The function of this is that it will help you to remove the moistures and the air in the system, thereby enhance the efficiency of your car air conditioner system. It is after you do this, then you can say, okay, let me put gas. Then one thing people don't know is that every gas has its own measurement, which we call per square inch. You don't just put gas into your system anyhow you want it. But like I said, first of all, when you vacuum it, after vacuum it, make sure that you put the adequate level of gas into the system. How does your compressor work? Your compressor is like the heart. This is a compressor. For instance, now we are working on this particular car. We are changing the compressor, not only the compressor of this car, we are also changing the condenser. We call it Tukumbo. What is the problem that this car is having before now? Is that it's not as cool as, the cooling is not efficient as the owner wanted it to be. So as a result of that, this is the compressor that was bought before. We realized that this one does not convert the heat needed per time. So as a result, we recommend that maybe the owner buy the follow-come compressor for RS 350. So with this, we have bought this particular this is condenser, and this look like the radiator. The essence of this is to take outside, to take the heat out of the system. So like I was telling you, before you can put, this is a very good gas, before you can put the gas into the system, after you might have vacuumed it, the next thing to do, remove it. When you remove this, to other AC engineering there, we shouldn't be adding to the problem of car owner. Our duty is to help them and change the way air conditioner system is being done in this part of the world. So like I said, before you can put any refrigerant, we call it also freon, but in this part of the world, people normally call it gas. Before you can put it into any system, make sure you vacuum the system. After you vacuum it, you remove it, then you can now say, okay, let me, this is my connector, this is my gas opener. When you do that one, it is down that you are set. It is then that you are set to fill the car AC with the refrigerant. However, there is a minimum quantity required for every air conditioner unit. You don't just put like some will say, okay, put 2 cans, put 3 cans. No, there is a gauge. That's one of the secrets of our profession. Before you put gas, you don't just add refrigerant into car anyhow. Some clients will come with their car, they will just say, okay, my car is short of AC, please just help me add gas. No, you don't do that. You don't know whether the AC in the system or the gas in the system is already contaminated. So what we advise you do, like we have said, first of all, remove the gas you find in the system before, vacuum it so that you make the system very clean again, then start putting the gas, like I'm showing you. Then there is a level at which the gas must reach. So when you get to that particular quantity, you need to switch it off, then allow the refrigerant to circulate in the system. Then you will ask me a question. Why is it that you must measure the gas in the system? The reason is very simple. This compressor, what you see, this compressor, it's like our heart that pumps the blood, that circulates within our body system. So also this compressor, it is a compressor that pumps the refrigerant around the AC. Then you know what happens when you eat too much of a food, or when you drink too much of a water, or the water is not enough in your system. That will be a problem. So also, if refrigerant is too much in the system, that may be a problem. You will see sometimes you see the compressor making noise, or the AC cooling incessantly. When you wanted it most to give you the effect, it will not give you. When you bring such a car to us, the first thing we do is to use our digital manifold gauge to check it. Is the gas too much? If it is too much, you will not get a perfect cooling. If it is not enough, you will not get a perfect cooling. So you have to get the balance. Professional way in which people have been doing it in this part of the world in Nigeria is that whenever they don't use manifold gauge, what they use, they just use their hand to check whether it's returning, whether the pipe is cooling or it's not cooling.